Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guides Talk with Gilbert on PHLV Radio. Conversations with the Filipino-American business community in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guides. Time to talk with Gilbert. And today's guest, we have Joe Buban and Tita Pat Magallanes from Pure Medical Equipment. Hello.
Hi.
You can say Magallanes, you can say Magallanes, you can say Magallanes, like the Mexican Spanish. So
Yeah, I guess
it's up to you how you want to say it. I mean, like different accents, different dialogues.
Definitely. Thank you so much for coming out here. Yes, you are a part of the Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide.
Yes.
Okay, so Pure Medical Equipment. So how long have you been doing this business?
We have been here since 2007, and we became operationalized officially in 2008, and until now.
Yeah, it's a long time. 11 years.
11 years.
Almost 12 years there.
All right. So that was when Joe was really young then.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Wow.
I was finishing middle school at the time that we moved here. So I was already entering high school when we started here in Las Vegas.
Wow. So you grew up in the business basically.
Yes, thanks to her.
Yes.
Because now I'm on this field. So
yeah,
it's a tremendous blessing.
It's a good field to be in too. I mean, medical field is one of the best fields to be in because you'll never ever what they say when they have to cut jobs, you guys will still be working.
Yeah, good benefits, good investment, good etc. You name it all. And thanks to the health field, I mean, like I'm okay with it. It's nice, even
awesome.
though that I pretty much pay attention to other things, while mom here focuses on like the marketing or the requests for the patients or etc. It's okay.
Yeah. So, Tita Pat, may I ask, what is your actual background? Are you like how the Filipinos, they're usually nurses or?
That's right.
What did you do back in the day?
Yeah, I have worked as a economics instructor in the university.
Wow.
In the Vinewood University in Tacloban. Then I was able to become a financial analyst in Land Bank of the Philippines for about 10 years.
What? Layo? Ang layo? That's really far from what you guys are doing now.
Yes, it is. But the only similarity there is because this is business.
Yes.
And I have been doing financial analysis for a business. And of course, that is only secondary. The primary goal is to really help the patients and serve the community.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of people from different strokes. A lot of people from different, being in the medical field, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
we do.
you see it all.
Yes.
Yeah. My gosh. And then Joe, of course.
Yes.
Joe, since Joe's grown up in this, what's your background?
Well,
Your school?
yeah, I've been in Philippines for 6 years as a college student. I started in 2013. So my first 3 years, mass communication. And then the last 3 years, political science. So because, Dad and I, we always get into the media and political spectrum.
Yes.
So I pretty much know what's going on in, those sectors. Well, during my first year in the communication, my friends and I, we participated in the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources of the documentary video contest on environmental message.
Right.
So, first they asked me to be a producer, and then my dad asked the executive producer, and I'm like, sure, why not? So our first plan was to tackle the oceans in the Batangas. But then again, it's 3 hours. It's about hours, 3 hours Manila. So, and it would cost the inconvenience or the hustle.
Right.
So they focused on Manila Bay. So we decided to tackle, because at that time Manila Bay was very scattered with the garbages and trees falling, etc. So we decided that would be our topic on the environment. So we had our hosts check the the trees that were like falling into the bay, and the garbage, or the people that scour there or scavenge there, and especially the trashes that are near the American embassy. So after that, my team, while I was on an assignment on one of my projects in class, went to the Navotas port.
Okay.
I think you've been there, right?
Yes. I've driven in that area. Yes.
Yeah, so they interviewed some of the ship captains on how it affects some of the fishes or the people who go there. Is it poisonous? Is it poisonous for the fish, etc.?
Wow.
And so one of my teammates gathered about like how there's Boracay, and there's near Cebu or near the Negros Oriental, those beautiful beaches.
Yes,
how
yes.
it could be tackled with how we can make it clean.
Right.
So
that was that project that you guys did for school. Is that for school?
Somehow school related, but it was mostly for BFAR,
Okay.
Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources. So after we got finished, we were done like somewhere like near October of 2013. After we started it in August.
Right.
So after that, we submitted a project to the bureau. So I think the following 2 days, they gave us a call and said that we won first prize on National Capital Region, which is in
Wow.
Manila, 15K. So we had it like split it on the crew.
Right, right. Oh, Tito Sam just coming in. Hey, Tito, what's your background?
Well, by education, I was a Bachelor of Science in Agriculture,
Wow.
but I never really practiced it.
You did. Well, just like Tito, both of you were instructors back in not too long ago.
Right after I was out of college, I started working with what is now TESDA.
That's the
And
okay.
then went to Land Bank of the Philippines, and pretty much like we were in the banking.
I know. I noticed. You and Tito both in finance and also teaching. That's why I was like, wow.
Right. So when I moved to the U.S. in '83,
Okay.
I started accounting.
Okay.
I was a full charge bookkeeper and a tax preparer, and I was pretty much like opening a business for people who don't know how to set it up.
Yes. Yes.
Incorporating all the way to their licensing. And so when we moved to Las Vegas in 2007.
Vegas?
2007.
2007.
So I did the setup for Pure Medical.
Wow. Yeah. And I was talking.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
Right, the Medicare aspect and Medicaid, that was more like Pat's forte.
That's good. That's
I
good.
know she was
As I was telling Joe earlier, in the medical field, you'll never go wrong because ang daming tumatanda. At the same time, there's no layoffs, which is a good business.
Is that what you call recession proof?
Recession proof. That's the word that I was looking for.
So it's like the in the health sector excluded from the recession.
Yes. You'll never go wrong. That's why when you were going, actually when Joe was going back and forth with you to the Philippines, and Tito was actually running the business, and the both of you would come back, you would just jump in the game. You got work right away.
Yeah.
So it's a good family thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, between me and Pat, I think we were like born teachers.
Yeah.
We love the teaching profession. We love the educators.
You just gave me my brain just rang. You know why? Because just knowing about you right now, imagine all of the business owners that are out there right now. If you had like an agency just to teach them like what the knowledge that you have, that's actually another business.
Yeah.
A business within a business.
Yeah,
Which is
Joe
good.
here also has like this heart for teaching. I said, I think Joe, you're also one who was destined to be a professor. So I said I encouraged him that besides your law school that you plan to start in January, you take up a master's degree in history and a doctorate in
Religious studies.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
That's
like
deep.
I like the social science sector, so that's why it's like I get into this because Dad and we always talk about some of the social issues or
Right.
some of the history topics. So that's why I got interested in the media sector and the social sector because Dad and we would always talk about like news stuff, media stuff, and then movies. So that's why I got into this liberal arts thing because of that.
You know what I like about you guys? You guys are like parang hindi kayo magano eh. It's like you guys are best friends talaga.
Actually, because we're like crime partners.
That's good.
So it's like
I hardly see that in this time of age. This time, you know how the world is nowadays.
yeah.
You guys got that bond where
Yeah.
it's talagang iba talaga.
Yeah, I was one
Yeah.
of the lucky dads who
You are.
my son still likes hanging out with me.
That's so awesome though.
When we were in the Philippines,
Oh, I know.
I
I
go places and like, what?
I see it on Facebook.
father and son?
Yeah.
For a minute there, if I didn't read what was on the caption, I thought you guys were actually here because you were actually mingling with people from different countries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
I have foreign friends who are studying Philippines, like foreign students. So
Yes.
I get a lot of sectors from the continent of Africa, the continent of all parts of Asia, and Middle East, Southeast Asia,
Wow.
and East Asia. So,
So you got friends around the world.
yeah, you can take that as a compliment.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I like the bond though that you guys have as a family. It's really awesome.
you.
And at the same time, of course, having the business, the pure medical equipment. Like I said, when you guys are in the Philippines, and I see Tita Pat all the time working. So,
Yeah.
but when you guys come here, oh my gosh, hand in hand, you guys are doing the deliveries. That's
Yeah.
wild. Yeah, but you know what? I really want to thank you so much for taking the time, at least, to come out here and do this interview. I know it's been a while. It was been since last year. I've been trying to get you here.
It's our pleasure.
Thank you so much. But at least Joe's already done with school, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and
He's finally graduated.
He graduated his bachelor's degree and then sought admission to the law school, and they told him, I think he's gonna be in the January start because his credentials got delayed.
Yeah.
But they have it now.
So you're going to school for being a lawyer out here in the United States.
Yes.
Wow, that's wild.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's
So,
cool.
Right now, we're just like it's a calm before the storm. Right now, so
Right.
right now it's just business here and business over there. As
Of
I
course.
mentioned, we already discussed about the development on the in her hometown. So what's pretty much going on right now is it's like a hit and run thing.
Right. That's
like,
cool.
Like here and there.
You mean like it's you do what you have to do, and but we one thing that we had always been sharing with other people is that it's really different when you walk with God and
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
Tremendous
trust
blessing.
Him, and then we never make decisions until we
Consult.
pray over
You
it
pray
first.
over it.
Yeah.
ask the one who has the real power.
Yes,
Exactly.
definitely.
Amen.
That's awesome.
So yeah, because Dad before in his college days he used to go out a lot with friends.
Yeah?
Or do some other things like drink or
You're-
out. But now that he's with me, it's like my friends or my buddies end up becoming his buddies.
I know. That's why I was saying earlier. I was like, you guys are like best friends.
Yeah. Well,
Especially if I have to pick up the tab.
But you know, this is so awesome though that I have the three of you in one setting.
Thank you, Gilbert.
And yeah, thank you so much. You know, it's really nice to know a little more about you. And I've known you for years now, and this is the very first time I heard about about the life of how you had and how you started this Pure Medical equipment.
yes.
And of course, you guys are one of the well-known equipment places out here for, the home health and
Yes.
the doctors and everybody, the nurses. Yeah.
Yes, and it's
So-
Pat's the one who is our guiding light on it.
Awesome.
It's her forte, and we just do me and Joe are just the one who does the dirty work.
You guys do all the heavy work. That's all it is.
We do it all
Give
for
Tita all the papers.
Yeah,
we
It's
do it
fine.
all for the love of mom,
That's good. That's awesome.
Right.
This is so awesome.
So, yeah.
All right.
What-
That was
so
great,
yeah, when you first met us, I think you were trying to fix one of our computers.
Yeah, I'm actually your IT guy.
yeah,
Yes,
But like I said, I don't know that much about you guys.
yeah.
But now learning a little bit more, you guys are really, like I said, out of a lot of people that I've interviewed, your family bonding is
Yeah.
totally different from a lot of other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is so cool. This is so cool that I'm
Well-
sitting with you, and like I said, you feel like just pals.
Yeah.
But Tito said, when it comes to the bill part, of course,
Yeah.
that's cool.
But
Yeah.
it's pleasure being here, Gilbert. We feel the same about you. You're a guy of multi-talent, and you're a people guy.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and then of course, I'm in the business of helping people save money too. Just like what I,
Yes,
So that's what I do on the outside of
I
this.
saw
Yeah,
that.
but I love
Yes.
doing this too, interviewing and of course the general public and everybody that's listening has to hear how you guys started, and that's the reason why we're here today.
Yes.
And you guys, like I said, from my the way that I look at everything right now, you guys are a strong family bonding, and I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is cool.
It's nice.
Thank you very much for all the compliments and the comments and
Yes.
such of the tremendous blessed comments.
Thank you.
You see, we just do our thing and just roll it along and just ignore the trends, screw the trends anyway. And we just have our
Yeah.
own uniqueness.
Yeah, you guys are, like I said, your family bonding is totally different from how it is, how it is nowadays. Even
Yes.
I don't even want to talk about it. I got 3 boys, so
Boys
Yeah.
shall be boys.
I got 3 boys and 2 grandsons, so I already know. Yeah, so I got a handful.
Oh, nice.
I got a handful.
on you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, nice.
You start.
That's why I said. That's why I was like, hold on for a minute. I wish I was like that with my son.
Yes. Your son is almost like, is he in?
My oldest son is 25.
Oh,
Oh,
you started
wow.
early,
25.
Gilbert.
Yeah, very early.
Very,
You
very early.
started
Nice.
early.
Yeah, and then my youngest is 23.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you spent your college in Philippines or here?
I did college. I did half of my year in UE,
Oh,
University of Eastern
okay.
Recto. Yeah.
Yeah, and you spent your high school days over there too,
I
because
finished
I
my
know-
3rd year and 4th year, and then I
Yeah.
did my 1st year and 2nd year in college out there.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's
nice.
totally different. That's why I said having just the way that you guys are. Like I said, it's. You guys are blessed.
Yes, that's why, because even people around my circle say like, you have a blessed father and son.
Yeah.
Others who are around me, like, they don't get this kind of blessing.
No. And I really admire how you guys are. So that's the reason why.
Yes.
I
Thank you, Gilbert.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Tito Sam.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Thank you.
When I finished when I finished middle school, actually when I went to high school, the high school I went to just newly opened.
Right.
It just first established, just built, and then I was the first freshman to come into that school.
Wow.
And the first four year in a row, the first straight 4 year to graduate from that school. Desert Oasis, by the way.
Desert Oasis.
Yes.
Here in Vegas?
Yes.
You graduated there?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that. I lived like down the street from that place.
Oh, at Enterprise?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's over there near in southwest side of town.
Oh,
Yes.
So
Yes.
you're probably near the Tarkanian area, between the
Yes,
middle of
yeah.
the two. Nice.
I'm actually on Buffalo and Gomer now, but before I was on Jones and Cactus.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah.
We would
Yeah,
pass there
that's-
sometimes.
All the time.
all the time. So that's good.
All right.
So
So once again, let's go ahead and invite them for at your location, Pure Medical Equipment. Address is
3750 South Jones Boulevard, Suite 190, 89103.
okay, and the telephone number so they can reach you. So what's the number?
702-736-8170.
All right, and then Tito, would you go ahead and give the email address?
It's puremedicallasvegas@gmail.com.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Gilbert and
Johan.
Johan, and God bless your radio station,
It's
All right.
really a pleasure.
PHLB.
And it's really a pleasure and honor to be here.
All
To
right.
be
Thank
invited by the most promising radio studio in Las Vegas.
Thank you.
And in the Valley. Las Vegas, Reno, and in Los Angeles.
All right.
Yeah, all
Filipino
right.
owned and,
And the Filipino
operated.
owned. And a talented artist. Yeah, and
Awesome.
multi-talented artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And
thank
with
you.
the leadership of Johan, very enterprising and
Yeah.
Very innovative.
innovative,
And very motivated and oriented with his company.
All right, everybody. All right, so
Thank you,
thank you
Gilbert.
so much for coming. It's
Our
Talk with
pleasure.
Gilbert with Kuya Gilbert here on What's Up Vegas. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care.
You too. Thank you.
Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guides Talk with Gilbert on PHLV Radio. Conversations with the Filipino American business community in Las Vegas.